So far, the game has been on for less of a month, I think, and there's a lot of things that we've discussed throughout this period of time, from bugs to cheating to hitbox problems to anything. There were huge problems at the start, at the launch, and I believe there will be many more problems. But as of now, I feel like Valve are doing anything they can to fix the game and still satisfy everyone's needs. Now, there's things to discuss actually today. I'd say we'd have to discuss things like the septic system, which personally I haven't been enjoying at all. I feel like the movement is cranky and rusty, like you can't really move the way you used to move on 64 ticks. But I think when you go head to head, it's kind of better. There's this feeling like it's a bit more improved when you shoot your enemy. Also, there's a huge problem with the hitbox. I experienced it myself several times. Supposedly, as of October 9, it's fixed, but you can still feel like there's this issue where you shoot people and you know you hit them, they still don't get any damage. That thing still happens. And I believe this is not a ping issue because I've been playing on the servers from my country, which where I had a ping of 5, and this thing still happens. So I think it still is not fixed, and it should be looked because, as you know, in 4 days we have a event which is CM Sydney, and I think that for professional players, stuff like this can change many things. And if this keeps happening, uh, there could be big issues about the game. As of now, some people think that Counter-Strike 2 is the killer of CS:GO, which could be, but I think we should give 1 year to Counter-Strike 2 and just see if there's really an improvement or is just all fake assurance just to keep us how do you say it? Keep us believing, keep us thinking that there will be changes. So in a year, I think we should be going back and seeing what changed to better, what changed for worse. Now I think the most important thing would be fixing the hitboxes, which I think will be fixed soon enough completely. And at the same time, the septic system. I believe the septic system wasn't implemented the way they wanted to. Uh, you can feel there's something that's missing. There's an sense that the septic system can't really find. And I believe it's the movement. You see, do you guys remember when we compare 64 ticks to 128 and the way everything goes, the way things move, the nades fly, the bullets hit, and all of that? I think if we do a comparison to the Saptic system, the 64, which is the base for CS:GO, you can feel that the Saptic system is better in one page, but is worse than the 64 in the second page. Now, the thing that I dislike the most about the game is the movement. The movement feels cranky and rustic. Like, it feels like you're a robot. You can just move the way you used to move, and it's kind of weird. Maybe it's just a matter of adapting yourself to a new environment, but still, personally, I feel like the movement could be a lot better. Implementing the new static system, implementing the new engine, but I suppose this will be fixed too. It should be. Or maybe I'm just feeling something that I was not supposed to feel. And if you think that it's actually good, then let me know why, and maybe it's my own fault. But still, I think as of now the game feels actually unfinished. It's true. I don't really think there's there was a reason to go out of the beta, but I guess they wanted to rush things out to maybe get some money or something like that. Because the one huge thing that I like is the way the skins look, the way the stickers look. Um, it's way better, so I guess people would like to spend more money on cases. But aside from cases, there's a game to that. Like people need to actually feel when you shoot, feel when you move. But I guess, as I said before, it's gonna be fixed. Overall, the game feels kind of weird, but I think it's going to the right direction of what we as the player actually want. And as I said before, and to conclude this video, I'd say that we should give CSGO a huge goodbye and actually start embracing CS2, start adapting to it, because I feel like adaptation is needed because the new engine changes things a lot. But at the same time, we should give one more year to Counter-Strike 2 to actually find out if things really changed or if they've been beating around the bush and making fake assurances about the fact that they are going to fix the game. Other than that, I think visually the game looks better in graphics and uh, the audio is way better. Now, my only issue, and that's I think also a personal one, the colors are too bright, which is I don't really like. I like the color palette of CS:GO, which was a bit more darker and wasn't as saturated as Counter-Strike 2 is. But anyways, other than that, let's just give them some more time and see if there's any upgrades. If it turns out that Counter-Strike 2 is truly the CS:GO killer, then this means that either we accept the new reality that this might be the last Counter-Strike game that actually is worth playing, or we should just move to another shooter. Now, can we find a shooter like Counter-Strike? Not really. Valorant, it just doesn't feel like it. Overwatch, same shit. It's just not the same. And there's tons of games out there that just can't compare. So it's either people are going to play CS:GO as they used to play CS1.6 on private servers and shit like that, or people will just start moving on. Anyways, this is just a small opinion on the months that we've been having CS:GO. Uh, Overall, things are going for the good, especially optimization, but still, there's huge issues that I fear might make this game a bit worse than it was when CS:GO came out. Because when CS:GO came out, there were also problems. Anyways, let's hope for the better. Let's see how CS:GO 2 presents itself during the Sydney 2023. And I think once the event is over, we'll be able to hear from the players what they think about the game. I suppose Sydney is gonna be the testing ground for CS2. So let's hope everything goes good. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want, give a like, and if you have an opinion you'd like to share, just share it. Um, well, goodbye.